Welcome back to the TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from The Owl. Smaller channel. I did one of him before, just trying to help him grow. You know me, I love supporting smaller channels, especially in this space, and especially Passport Bros. So please subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that. Let's get to that chow. It's chow time. That was a good one.
For some reason, there are some black men and white women who are upset.
Now that's just a shame. That's just a shame.
Now go on.
Passport Brothers. Well, go on.
That's what I just asked you.
I'm not sure if you really understand what the Black Girl Train was about, but you can create whatever you want to create, but understand what is your premise behind what you're creating. If it is to bash black women because maybe you weren't strong enough to be with a black woman.
Shame, shame, shame. Shame is one of the 4 major arrows of a low-value woman. It's part of a low-value woman's pathology.
First of all, people get into romantic relationships not because they want to try their strength, but because they need a refuge, a place where they can just lay down and be at peace with someone who is ready and willing to build a peaceful little world with them.
Correct.
Strength is for battlefield, and no man wants to fight in his own home. So, for women who need strong men who are able to handle them, you can go live in a zoo. There are a lot of men there who are willing to handle you. Most men are not okay with handling wild animals.
And see, low-value women feel like people should be able to handle them. That's not working. No
Shout
one
outs
wants
to Godfather.
handle a woman.
And you wanted somebody submissive and okay, fine, that's you. But in my opinion, you should be able to not bash not one black woman, because we have experienced the same trauma, if not more trauma than you. But what I'm not going to do is continue with the separatism.
I think more African American men are in jail and dead than African American women. Just a thought.
To me, that's the Willie Lynch speech at its finest. Yes. Yes. So for all you Passport Brothers, I need for y'all to go ahead and read that Willie Lynch speech. Not the 1 page, the 6-pager. So that you can understand where your mentality is coming from. If you think that we care and that we're upset about that, the answer would be no. Okay?
You're wrong, because you're making a whole video and trying to explain yourself on everything. You kind of care.
Don't need you.
And yet, here she is, talking about men. And for the record, men don't need to bash black American women. Their own behavior is humiliating enough, so no need.
Not gonna lie, it be a lot of the fat hoes talking. You fat bitches need to shut the fuck up. On God.
But what I really do hope is that, you find it enough within yourself. I'm not sure if you're upset with your family members or your mother or whomever, but I don't know. I'm not sure where y'all coming from with that, but you are just as.
Of course you don't know, because you're part of the problem. That's why you don't know. People that are part of the problem actually don't know they're part of the problem.
Just as toxic as those white women that are coming along that are upset because black women have created an ally unlike any other before, outside of the 40s, 50s, and 60s. It's like we done brought it back to that. Black women have held it down from the beginning of time, when we were all sold and we still had to be resilient.
I don't. That was the beginning of time for African American people, was when they were sold, by the way.
And strong and courageous. Well, we're still that. And if you can't handle that, Passport Brothers, then that's fine, honey. I'm not knocking you.
Yeah, you are.
You know, be on your
This whole
passport.
video is pretty much knocking them.
Hasta luego. But what you shouldn't do is come on and speak negatively about any black woman, because we are damn sure not speaking negatively towards you. In fact, we try to uplift you. That's
Lies.
Just keep in mind that when she is saying stop bashing black women, it means that someone told her the truth about herself. These women are the ones who insult men on social media, but the moment men fight back, this is what they do. Try to act as if they have respect for men, even though we all know that they take pleasure into disrespecting men.
Another sign of a low-value woman is she often insults. Matter of fact, not only do they insult, they take pride in their insults. And if you can't take their insults, they shame you.
You said passport bros, we don't have to worry. Foreign women are grateful. Yes, they are, because your money is worth more wherever you go. You know, that you spending money on them. You still spending money on a woman, either where you go.
This is
we can
true.
get flued out and get money spent on us right here in America. Okay, your Uber money go a long way south of the border. Your Uber money go a long way across Asia. But you have a good old time, because, you know, you need to feel good about yourself too sometimes. You can't just be working Uber and call center all your life and not getting no reward. So I commend passport brothers. I think y'all need to go where y'all money is valuable, because it ain't valuable here.
Low value women, playbook, pathology, shame, shaming tactics, insults. And the insults can be your height, your weight, your money, the way you look. Insults, they are more ready to give an insult than a compliment.
It is because of these kind of women that women are the only beings who have the same description as the devil. Give the devil your hand. He will take your harm. For the longest time, I used to think that she was just a wacko, but turns out she actually an occultist. And this is what the majority of these women do in secret.
For a while, I'm doing the single life. It's been fine. I've been focusing on myself.
I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need to be defined by a single man.
Oh, jeez.
But a little more open and ready. One of my best friends started dating a guy. He's awesome. She told me she wrote a list of the things that she wanted in a guy to kind of like keep an eye out and manifest. I made a list. Obviously basic, funny. And like, if we're not laughing, what's the point? I'm also like weird. Someone who can handle being weird and is probably also weird. Arms, honestly, obviously nice to look at, but that feeling when you're getting cuddled, arms around you and you feel safe, the best. To sweet ratio, this is key. You get wrapped up in like the roasting of one another, and guys, like, you gotta have nice little sweet, loving nothings, and then sprinkle a roast in between. Good banter, obviously. Okay, I've realized.
Typical modern-day Western woman. They have a laundry list of what men should have, but in return, they have nothing to offer.
Nope.
Indeed, it is always those who have the least to offer who ask the most.
I'm not dating.
It's like Dr. Orion said, it's free to want, you know. It's the people that have to, you know, satisfy those wants that cost us everything.
Anyone, because I'm at a point in my life where dating is not a priority. However, I thought about the 3 top qualities, which number 1 is accountability. Biggest pet peeve is when someone says that they'll do something and they don't. And so for me, actions speak so much louder than words. Number 2 is generosity. Like, I think someone who's generous is like one of the most important things.
So they can give you a lot of money.
And I would say flexibility, because flexibility shows that you're open-minded and that you're willing to compromise.
Ladies, you gotta compete for your man if you want that man to realize that you are a keeper. See, Americans are a rarity and a specialty here in Germany. My husband, back then boyfriend, came to visit me in Germany back in 06. I had to prove to him that I was better than everybody he dated before, and that I'm going to be better than everybody that he could possibly date in the future. So I took the man on trips, I bought him everything that he wanted to have and stuff that he didn't even want to have, and I had to let him know, look, I adore you, I appreciate you coming all the way from America to Germany and come visit me, and I have to prove to you, and I will do everything and anything that is in my power to show you that. Why am I saying this? I just want to tell you, gentlemen, that women who will compete for you. So ladies, compete for your man, know that you're a keeper.
Exactly. The
Shout
competition
outs to her.
part is a must. Knowingly or unknowingly, we all have to compete to a certain extent. That's just the way of life.
Correct.
But in a romantic relationship, it's about adding and reciprocating value. Most men are done indulging annoying parasites whose only asset is what they have between their legs. That will be all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching.
R.I.P. Godfather. Shame, insult, guilt. You know, sign language, the need to be right. That's what most of these videos are. Most of these women want to shame passport bros for for leaving. They want to insult them for not making enough money. They want to, guilt them into, dating them. This is, when we're winning. Please subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao, ciao.